Yeah, I only took like 3 casts at the ramp, but man, that might actually, if I can get those fish to bite, those might be worth fishing for during a tournament. Like they were good fish. Yeah. And like I said, I only wanted to check it because at the ramp is like the most fucking bait fish I've seen. Even on my scope, I haven't seen a lot of them. There's, are you reeling in? Yeah, you are. Okay, that was you I was seeing. There's one fish wherever you just casted. There's one fish right on the edge of that weed line. Just one. But he looks like a good one. Actually, no. It's off of that tree. I'm getting us closer. I know, right? I was just going to say that. I'm going to let this adjust real quick because there's no way this can be right. 81? Really? Chicagoans at 77 when I was on this. Oh, yeah, yeah. But I figured this being a oh, we're in the reservoir right now. We're not in the river. So my buddy that makes the baits on YouTube and sells them, released to the grease, R2G, R2G.com jigs. Tell my live stream for that too. He started making a Quakey, you know, the fuzzball with rattles in it. That would work great. Because then you're not, right now, the way that Zaldane thinks it is that the fish really don't think it's a plankton or anything. It's just when you hold that ball up and you actually look at one of the big balls that's like that big, that's dispersing that much water in the fucking water column. So they're just feeling that much water pressure getting dispersed. And that's why most people, when they're fishing it, they're casting it out with a Ned weight in it, and they'll watch the fish come like kind of come after it, and they'll keep pushing it faster, and then all of a sudden they'll just gulf it in. But you gotta like watch it on your scope, and then as they start coming after it, you gotta like intensely start, you know, twitching it more. Because that's why he lost. Oh, there's a good thing of bait fish off this point. Fuck, that's why I keep those crappie and bluegill rods in there. Then I can tell what they are. Potential spam. I got Mountain Dew, but I mean we're still in the lake. We can run back. Well, I'm just saying we can run back and I can run up to the truck. Oh yeah, there's waters. There's a Gatorade or two. There's a Life water in there. Help yourself to anything you want. I raided your fridge for fucking 18 years. Still do. No, I know. No, I've been trying to keep certain drinks in the boat at all times, especially in case you take it or something. So I always try to keep a Gatorade in here. I always try to keep some waters in here. In one of those Walmart bags under the fucking thing, there's Capri Suns even. I had these fucking things in there that they were actually pretty good. They came in a 6-pack. They were like a hard plastic bottle Capri Sun. They must have all got drank. I don't know if Simone drank them or if there was a mixture of all of us. I think you had one. I think you did. They were I got them at Jubilee, but they were actually pretty good. What are you throwing? A jig? Not a Bronco bug? Okay. I probably should switch to a swim jig. I need to go buy white swim jigs. I have none left. Bright days like today, I need it. You think so? Because I never see people out here besides locals. And the funny thing is all the spots that I went, there ended up being a local close by. So I know I'm on to something. Just like that random spot that I looked at a map when I fished the singles here. I found a random spot on the goddamn map and I said, this is where I'm going to go. This is what looks good to me. Within the first hour, I saw 7 other tournament boats all shut down within 200 yards of me and start fishing. And it's like, do they think I know something? Or did I just happen to know what I should be looking for and other people have found the same thing? You know what I mean? Because I ran farther than anybody else. The only one that ran farther than me was Teddy and the dude with the American flag power poles. That he's the one that cut me off to that tree. He's the one that I think ended up winning it. I could have at least had big bass if I got to that tree first. No. And like I said, when you come off of that point going to that tree, there's only one, you know what I mean? That's he saw me going there, and that's why he instantly left over and jumped over. He probably lost a fish there earlier in the day. But there again, he couldn't fish it before that because I was waiting for fucking Russ to get off of it. Russ was flipping it like Russ and Dan Russ, but Russ was flipping it the wrong way. It was windy and he was in the tree facing this way and like pitching out, not in. And that fish was way up on like one of the last branches because I watched him get all tangled around it. Plus, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of pissed because I was like, dude, I was just heading there. That would have been my fish, you know? Oh, yeah, no, people cast over you. It's not even fishing Wisconsin, even the pro circuits. Fucking 30,000 acre lake, and somehow you're still fishing bumper to bumper. It's like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. I would be pissed about something like that. I don't even think I would deal with it. I think I would end up getting in my boat and leaving. So, Northern, what are you up to? Northern, the boat's running. The boat wasn't the issue, bro. It was the trailer. I ended up spending the night in my truck at the ramp while my boat was in the water at the ramp. And I didn't really sleep because there was other people that were in their cars next to me, and I didn't trust people around my boat. So every like hour or so, I'd walk down to my boat with the flashlight on so people knew I was paying attention to it. Like when the DNR reviewed those cameras, they are gonna wonder why they saw me so many times go down there last night. I caught that though. I think on my second trip down there, I all of a sudden I just saw infrared to my right, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then the next time I went down there, I noticed it, and I was like, "Okay, I feel a lot safer now." Because if something does get stolen, that's why I parked it how I had it. Because if you went anywhere near the boat, you could see the infrared lights come on. Yep. Dude, I took the graphs off last night, everything. I was worried. Simone was gonna stay too, and I was like, no, we need someone to go home for the dogs. It was already like 11 o'clock at that point. Then she's on her way home, and she called me too early. I was like, oh, this ain't good, man. And she's like, oh, I got the police on me. Yeah. Right here. Right? That one would be good in attorney. We'll weigh him just to see what he is. Yeah. So when you look at my graph up here, when you go to a lake, before you even launch, look at my charts because I don't have just places that I've caught fish. I got trees that I found out in the water. If I come across a random grass patch and it's all mud, for a long time, I mark all that. So, like mine, you can literally hop on, look at the chart, and find where to go. Because just because there wasn't fish on it the day I went there, doesn't mean that there ain't going to be fish on it a different day. 2 3/4 of them, I guess. Oh, no, you're closer. Oh, wait. Oh, I was close. 211.
Nice.
Yep, 211. Right, 5 of those. 78, but it's dropping. You know what I mean, compared to what it was. Because when I first put it in, it said 80 something. Yep. I'll come down and check the water temp like the day before or something. Fuck yeah. Yeah, right off of where you just casted. I never fished the lake. I fished a little bit of it. Because like I said, I kind of, and I also saw where other people were fishing too. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about how you go back and there's you go past the island and there's all those houses on the right. On the left hand side, there's some stumps out there that people fish. And Chris, he stopped as soon as you go past the island. He stopped right on the right hand side, out a ways, and he was pretty much spot locked, casting into one certain area. But there again, I beat all them up on the opposite side. I don't remember. Oh, there again, I was up there before everyone else. I was like boat 2 or whatever. You know what I mean? Potential spam. That was a Bronco bug, dude. That motherfucker. Yeah. That was fucking snag. What's up, Barbie? Josie, what are you up to? Must have been the one rod I put away. I got one tied on. Not a popper frog, buzz frog, but the kids that I ran into on Chicago when they had the tournament on there ended up 6th place with 11 pounds. First place only had like 12. I gave them a little bit of help, but none of yours and my spots, just a spot that I found. And they were fishing the same spot when we fucking caught that 4 pounder. So I'm sure they went back and fished that area. But because of me and showing them, I let them jump. They had that new bass tracker or whatever, like what's his name has Zach. They had the same one. Well, I let them jump on here for a second to look at this live scope, and I guess with whatever money they won, they went out and bought one. They asked for my settings yesterday. There was a little bluegill or something. And they actually follow my YouTube channel, and that's where he asked for my settings and shit at, was at a YouTube. I was gonna say I got pecked in there. Well, I did. I see that. And it's got a lot of brush still on it. Now, almost everybody's fish that day came off of flipping trees. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that's what it's going to be any other day. I fished that up there. I don't think I fished this far in. No. No, like I said, what's his name? Ted was the only one. Ted and that dude with the fucking American flag power poles are the only ones that even went past me. And I could tell by when they shut off, they didn't go far past me. I think, like I said, I think what I fished last night was where they stopped. Because if you look at it, man, it's fishy. You know what I mean? It's all standing timber in fucking 12 feet of water. And most of the timber comes and exposes out of the water. No, ways behind, ways down yet. I shouldn't say ways down yet, but you know where your dot is on this graph right there, that dot? Okay, well, you go way past that dot yet. Because that dot it looks like there's a rock pile or a big, huge rock on shore. And you must have caught a fish right in there or something. Because I didn't even go to that mark the tournament day. Yeah, right there. Because once you go past, well, it opens up there, then it narrows back down. Because you go past the island and it opens up, and all the houses are on the right hand side. Yep. 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 But like I said, on my graph, it shows a bunch of red check marks and says obstruction, obstruction, obstruction. And when I went to the first obstruction that I saw, and it was a floating tree. But I've never seen a red check mark on my graph before. But that was on my chart. I only am on my chart when I'm pre-fishing. You know what I mean? I'm looking at depths, I'm looking where I want to try next. That's how I found out last night I was fishing the wrong side of the lake, the river. Because when I looked at my chart, it's like, well, the left side is way deeper than what the right side is. I need to switch over to the other side. Up here in the front. Yours stops halfway upriver. Fucking riddle me that. It literally, you're going, and it just stops. Just like we need to read, I think we can chart our own with this
I think so too.
because it's constantly reading the bottom. And all we got to do is zigzag a lake or an area, and it charts the highs and lows and shit.
Isn't perspective mode? Isn't that your down scan?
I think so, yeah.
And that's reading depth.
Yep. And all it is making a contour depth of the bottom. I know that Helix 7 does. But I want to say this does too because I was trying to read up on it the other day.
You can kind of see how this channel.
Hold on 1 second, man. Give me 1 second. How this channel what?
Runs through here like this. Kind of hooks to the right a little bit in front of us.
Yeah, I'm sure I can find it on the graph.
Yeah.
So you want me to follow the actual channel itself? Because right now we're in it. Yep. Off that tree, eh?
Right off here.
13. Still more fish than I caught all day yesterday. I was just gonna go cast at that tree real quick. Sun's been high enough; they might be in that shade. That might be somewhere to go to in the afternoon. But that's just like
Paul got a 7-pounder this morning, a 6-pounder.
who did?
Paul, and then a couple 4.5s at that Liver Lake where that Serbian dude owns that cabin. You know where we used to run up by site 17 way up to the end of Way Dam, and there's a little bridge. It comes to a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're on that gravel road right there on the bridge, you just go a little bit. If you're looking at the bridge, another 100 yards to the right, and you make a left, and it's like half a mile in.
Really?
Privately.
Arizona, what's up? Abby.
But they've got 10.5-pounders in there.
No shit.
Yeah. 29 inches.
But it's private lake, eh?
Yeah.
That's why.
Working our way to be able to get us to go fish.
Well, I know, but you know what I mean? That's why. You don't got people in there eating them and shit.
It's tiny, too. It's not much bigger than this whole opening. Maybe 2 of these openings that we're looking at in front of us.
Perfect kayak lake. Part of me wanted to get into kayak tournaments, but
It's expensive, too.
mm-hmm. One dude's
cheaper, but they're still 2-3 grand.
dude, one dude's kayak, 80 grand. 80 grand. You fucking right. I can understand like going and fishing one for fun with like the $500 kayaks, but like the money that some of these people spend on those kayaks, man, is fucking crazy.
Yeah, because nowadays kayaks got built-in motors and shit.
Well, like I said, Ike was going through and showing his garage. It was through Tackle Warehouse, and it was showing he's got more tackle in his garage than a fucking bait shop. Like it's crazy, right? He's got more rods than any fucking. You take all the bait shops in the UP, put them all together, he's still got more rods than them. All brand new with tags on in case. His garage is designed where he can pull his truck and boat in and pull it right out the opposite way. He's got fucking 4 different kayaks. He's still got the same boat that he started with that's now his kids, and his kid fishes tournaments out of it. I didn't realize he was from New Jersey. That explains a lot.
from the city.
Yeah, dude. When he got put on,
Fishing them ponds and
dude,
shit
when he
down
got put on Kellogg's box, did you know he bought 10,000 boxes of that Kellogg cereal and still eats it today, every day? Yeah, he bought 10,000 boxes of the same Kellogg cereal that has his face on it from fishing, and he still eats one every day. But yeah, no, I got the video saved, man. You're gonna want to watch it. It's cool. And he throws no baits away. He still got all of his baits from like 1990s and shit when he was first starting on tournament trails and shit. Yep, they're all in boxes. Dude, you think we have a lot of fucking hard case boxes? Holy shit. And then he's got a whole pegboard wall like we got, but like 5 times the size. Well, he said up until 2004, he was doing all of that shit outside. Yeah, he in like 2004 is when he finally built his dream garage. Fuck, I'm on that limb. Oh, there we go. Fuck, I'm still on a limb. Jimmy boy, what's up? Is it working now? This must have fell in that last storm. Still way too green. Oh, that was something. I think it was just a little gill. I don't know if it's worth getting deep in there. If you see that branch right there that's sticking out, I was right in that. But I also watched one dude where he said he flipped over the same branch 5 times before he made the fish bite. No, me neither. A nibble, something. Yep. What? Oh, that one you mean? Yeah, that. Yeah, no, I planned on it. I want to check it because of the shade. Yeah, I wanted to re-spool some. Oh, wow. Lightning? That had to have been lightning, eh? How it's blown up at the base like that? Snatch, what's up? There. Sorry, y'all. Work call. Technically, I'm supposed to be at work right now. But since my trailer broke down, I did not go to work today. But doesn't mean I still don't have to answer my phone calls. Wish it did. There's a little hump. On the down south. What's up, Tina? Yeah, I'm taking an early weekend. Oh, you didn't hear, Tina? I spent the night in my truck last night. I know you were in the stream at the end of the night, but what you guys didn't see, I don't know how long you were staying. I don't know if you noticed me like for 20 minutes trying to get the boat on the trailer and how it wouldn't sit right, and how the fender kept rubbing up against the tire. So I couldn't drive anywhere because I didn't want to risk popping the tire. But I noticed in the middle of that a U-bolt was broke. And it was already 10:30 at night, almost 11. So I was like, okay, I'll spend the night at the dock watching my boat because there was people there too, so I didn't trust it. And then in the morning I'll figure it out. Well, my dad didn't end up going fishing on Lake Superior today, so he came out and went and got a U-bolt. We put that on, put the trailer boat back on the trailer to test it, and it did the same thing. Well, that's when we noticed that the leaf spring was broke too. So we had to go get a new leaf spring for it too. So I tried to sleep in the driver's seat of my truck all night while not hitting the brake or gas pedal. And then when Simone left the boat ramp at 11, she got pulled over on her way home in Wisconsin. And she called me while the cop was there. And the cop informed me that no one's allowed to sleep where I'm sleeping at, but it's okay. And if cops come and talk to me, just tell them that such and such from the sheriff's office told them it was okay to stay there. So, no, when I woke up this morning, I realized I'm not going to work. Today is going to be an early weekend. Long story short, yes, early weekend. I'm going to fish this place all weekend and learn every nook and cranny that I can. But what's weird is he said you're not allowed to sleep there, but you're allowed to night fish there. That makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, I could get if you're just sleeping there, like in a car or a truck. But, like, for example, me last night having the boat on shore, all it looks like is in the morning, once it breaks daylight, I'm heading out fishing. And honestly, I was going to. But since I didn't get shit for sleep last night and I was up every hour checking on the boat, I stayed in until almost 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? I was fucking beat. And my left knee was killing me because there's so much shit in my truck, I couldn't recline the backrest all the way. So I could never straighten my left knee all the way. Yeah. Still not as bad as the night me and you had to spend in the Ford because that motherfucker sounded like it had no room in it at the time. But it was better sleeping in that than that fucking tent that got soaking wet. So we made the right choice that night. But I mean, fuck, dude, it makes a cool story, you know? Life experience. First time I've ever had to fucking sleep at a boat ramp because I couldn't go home. That's almost where I wish that we could still lock the rod lockers. Because I could just put everything in the lockers, lock them all. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? And then I would have felt a lot safer. But you also know if somebody wants in there, they're getting in there. Yeah. The dude last night, I don't know, somebody just showed up at the ramp with a fucking spotlight. They didn't come in a vehicle, nothing. And I don't know if it was that boat that was making sure that if somebody was, they knew that I'm watching the boat too, you know. And it was so weird because I was so fucking tired, but you can't sleep like. There's a couple of fish in the grass. I know what this calls for. I know. I'm ready. I'm ready. Channel my inner Zaldane. And I fucking hate doing it too. Hate it. But it's caught me so many fish over the last couple days. But now that I started fishing this, I started to realize the big difference in reels. Like my swim bait, I really need something geared really, really high because I crank it too fast. Too fast. Like even this, I'm barely rolling it. And it's still, when I'm watching it on my live scope, I still think it's too fast at times. Yeah, but yeah, lower gear, but it's bigger. You know what I mean? Because normally the lower gears are bigger with more teeth. The problem I found about this place when I fished it for singles, everything looks fishy.
Right.
Everything. Yeah, Tina, it was not a good night. Yeah, you're right, Northern, because I don't have trailer lights because in the midst of all this, somehow the trailer lights, I have them wired up, but it slipped out a little bit and it rubbed on the highway and rubbed through. So if I would have left last night, I would have probably got pulled over and got a ticket. Hold on, you're in that. You know, but you had it in that. No, I know, but I just didn't want you to get it all tangled up. What are you doing? No, I know, but like with the rod. Okay, you got to grab the one that's on top. So yeah, I would have left when she did, and then I would have got pulled over for having no trailer lights, and then I'd have got a ticket because I'm not a girl with tits, so I'm not getting out of a ticket. Well, yeah. Plus, they were all rubbed off at the time. You know what I mean? So I could just literally say, "Oh, it must have drug." Well, I was gonna hold it. I know how much of a bitch it can be.
This is where I'm on frogs.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, you could probably get in there a ways. Yeah, you do. No, I think I broke up. Honestly, I do think that that's one of the rods I broke. Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna use it for, as a frog or a spook rod. I figured it'd be a great spook rod. I do. I have frogs. I have buzz frogs and popper frogs with. I have. That's what I'm talking about. Popper frogs, like a hard body frog. But I'm just double checking that we don't have one tied on. No. Yeah, no, I definitely like that. I want to throw that one there. Um, I think I got mine in the boat though from one of them, but I should have frogs. Oh, here's one. I was gonna say I thought I put some frogs in here. You got black and blue Synchros in here. We need to remember that. Here. I got this frog too. You know, but do you want this one instead? No. This one won't have. This one. This don't have rattles either. You sure you don't want this frog? I'm gonna keep it out. I don't know. We know where it's at. I love this little jig, but I've never caught nothing on it. Bass Pro Shop one. Don't forget, I got this fucking thing too. This is a double whopper plopper. Like, oh, we got this swim jig too. Huh? Yeah, take this one. I think it's from how I was sitting on the thing. I'm gonna grab my frog rod out. Dude, I got so many reels just thrown in here. I have 2 reels just fucking tossed in here that I need to put on rods. And by the way, this is karma. I noticed it too. Beginning of the season, I said I've never broke a rod. Remember that? Now I'm up to 7 rods this year. Yeah. You remember that though, right? We were talking about hook sets, and you were telling me how like that one kid keeps breaking all his weird that we were watching because he was doing slackline hook setters or whatever, you know. And I said, "Oh yeah, I've never broken a rod. Fuck, 7 in 1 year." Here, do you want this one? Yeah, just take this one. This one's brand new. You just might want to cut the tails down. It's because it's ripped. I don't know if I'll be able to throw this. This one's shot. We probably have our frog box. Yeah, I know, but I'll just double check real quick before I put everything away. What? Yeah, I know, but I put frogs in somewhere too, though. Oh, I heard Gil's hitting him. Because I remember during a tournament, I set some frogs or something up here. Yep. There's this one. It's a paddle tail, too. Here we go. Here we go. You want a mouse or a frog? Okay. Well, I grabbed these too. I grabbed these for the last tournament out of the man cave.
Like these. That's a good one. This one. See, they don't
Collapse enough.
sorry.
I only liked it because it was a treble hook, but yeah.
You can't get it good.
So should I switch my buzz frog to like this one? You think?
I don't know. Just try what you got on.
Right now I have a buzz frog,
I'll try your buzz frog.
but I do have all these with.
I know I bought some spills last year.
Yeah, we brought a bunch. Both of us did. Remember the one bait shop had them way cheaper than anywhere else we could find them. No, not the booyahs. Those are the booyahs.
I think that white one.
The black ones we had were Spros.
Yeah.
The black with the white belly. Those were Spros. I also forgot I got tubes in here. These are my old Strike King tubes, man. There's supposed to be rattles that go in them. Check that color out. Well, that's what I was planning on using them for, but I never went out there. Well, we have a tournament out there, so. Yep. That's why I was dedicating this weekend to learn as much as I can about it. I know that if we can come in with a decent limit, then we only got 2 more tournaments to worry about, and we only can do better then for our points. What's up, Reckless? Right now it's not real. It's on a clamp, and then that clamp has a big long pole. And normally I have a fisheye lens, so you can see everything. But this year I made a cast, and the fisheye lens went flying with the cast. So no more fisheye lens for right now. I can show it to you here in a second. Hold on. Are you still here, Reckless? Because I'll take the camera off and show it to you if you want. See, it clamps down on that, and you just open it. Yeah, I am. I'm grabbing the block of wood. Yep. I got it. I got it. It's easier for me to get down than you. 906-212-3430. It's not saved. No. Yeah, it's too light. Oh, yeah, that too. Like I said, the only reason why I got that, Ron, well, I got it because number one, I knew that I broke a Vengeance rod, but I knew that it was a spinning rod that I have to replace for a Vengeance rod. But I knew that one of your rods, by looking at it, was your spook rod. So I wanted to find something that was stiff, but yet, and I figured that'd be the best thing for a spook rod. They're not bad. I think that was like $90. Yeah, I know, but still, I wasn't gonna come to you about it until I had something to replace what I broke. And now I'm gonna have to go buy one of the same Daiwa spinning reels that I bought you. Yep, small guy. Yeah, yeah, and you didn't even miss a frogfish. Like I said, I didn't realize that they were an Ike rod. He uses a lot of them. I hear the gills popping everywhere, man. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I remember you. Your teammate was in yesterday, actually. He told me about what you guys finished and shit. I was just telling my dad about you guys. Did he comment on one of my shorts so I can send you guys? Because what I'll do is you can do it too. Just comment on one of my shorts, and I'll send you the link of the guy that I watched that set up his live scope, and I use similar settings. You can use the same settings that he has, and then just tune them for yourself. Because you are gonna have what the fuck is going on? You depending on lakes and stuff, you are gonna have to mess with your settings a little bit from lake to lake. It's not all gonna be the same. Clear lakes, not as dirty and not as windy. You can turn your noise suppression and shit and surface clarity way down or off. Days it's muddy or windy, you kind of want it up more. And then Reckless, I don't know. This is a mount that I just got off Amazon that originally I was going to use for my phone and for my chat, but for some reason with my phone, every time I put my phone in there, it dials 911. And that's not a joke. It actually does, and I don't know why. Fuck, I might need that half ounce weight maybe and punch through that shit. We have two of them. I'm gonna attempt throwing a frog on it. And they say you can't scope under 5 feet, but you can. The more you use it, there's gonna be times where you're gonna wonder if it's a fish or a piece of grass. But my experience, just cast at it no matter what, because a lot of times that I thought I saw grass, it ended up being a fish, and I've ended up catching a fish. Tournament before last, fucking 3 of the fish we weighed in were because of live scope. But it's not like that every freaking time either. That's why I get so mad when I hear those people that say, "Oh, if you got live scope, you're just cheating and you're gonna catch." Man, look at me yesterday. I got live scope. I was on the boat for 4 hours yesterday and I never got a bite. What'd that live scope do me yesterday? You know what I mean? Like it did me nothing. Tina, are you talking to me? Do I get? Are you talking about Carter? It's not that you just don't win every time with it. It's that just because you have live scope doesn't mean you're gonna catch fish every time. Yeah, I'm starting to notice that. It's getting scary. What? Yeah, I'm starting to feel that. And people think that you do win every time or it's guaranteed you're gonna catch fish, but it's not. I can find fish, yes. Doesn't mean I'm gonna catch those fish. So I think I'm fishing the next Battle of the Anglers spot snatcher, but I'm not fishing it where I want to. Because Money said it's the 22nd and 23rd. So I don't know if he's doing like that showdown stream thing on the 22nd and then fishing on the 23rd, or if it's both days. Because I have a tournament on the 22nd and it's here. And I don't want to fish here for fucking Battle of the Anglers. For the Battle of the Anglers, I'm going to a place called Hardwood. Because that's going to be the best chance to get a big bite where I have cell signal. And like, if I go out there on a day that there isn't a tournament that we have where I'm not fighting 20 other boats to catch the same fish, I think I could go out there and nail a lot of fish that day. And that would be my best chance for an every fish counts format would be out there. Originally I thought it was Antoine. I found out the hard way when I went out on Antoine. It is not Antoine, man. I thought I could at least go out there and just catch a bunch of 1 pounders all day, and win it that way. No, there's no way. I fought for a bite. Yeah. Well, I wanted to go out there, but I just didn't know if I wanted to do it because they fish all big lakes. Because it's what it is it's 8 people across the country at their best lakes. So like Money Bass, he fishes. He's going to be on Lake Lanier. Well, he fishes a lot of spots, spotted bass. You know.
Everybody else is fishing.
That's what I thought. That's why I thought about hardwood too, because it's like if I'm not fighting every boat out there, but as long as I get cell phone signal, that's fine because you have to stay on cell phone the whole time. That's why I was so shocked when we went out to hardwood this year and we got something must have changed since last year. We never got service out there. My stream never shut off at that tournament, not one time. I never had one glitch. And I thought, you know, if it's an every fish counts format and I'm not dealing with a bunch of tournament boats, 81. You might have to go into the river. I don't think that there's going to be, yeah, I don't think there's going to be much in this shit. I don't think there's much oxygen being this shallow. Should I back out of here? Because don't get me wrong, I would love to win it on smallmouth against all those guys fishing spots and largemouth.
Especially if we could get it right on the shoals. That's where you and I are going to free fish for our tournament.
Yeah. Like I said, it's on the 22nd and 23rd, but I don't know if we're fishing both days or because he normally does like a YouTube thing where you meet all the anglers the day before and then the next day you fish, but I don't know how he's doing it this time. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, you can still go either way. Because I'm on camera the whole time anyway, so they know that fucking you're not catching my fish. You know me, I love fishing smallmouth over largemouth. If I can drop shot and tube. Is that you? I thought that was one I had open. I thought, damn man, why would I leave why would I put a Mountain Dew in here? Yeah, take another one because I got a cooler down there that still have Gatorades and stuff in it too. Yeah, and I got pops down. I think there's still some pops, like I said, in that cooler. Yep. It's that boat that was there at the launch with us, that white one. Yeah, I was gonna say there's cheese sticks. Eat those up. I don't know. They were smart. They didn't have a price on them. I got them at Bigfoot Liquor when I got my sandwich and the gas and shit. Because that's where I go to get premium. Because that's where you went. You know what I mean? I only go to places that you go.
I find her on BP, you know.
That is BP.
Yeah, I know.
I get all this grass off of here. Yep. That's what I was gonna do last night was hit main lake points. But I don't know why. It seemed like it got dark so quick last night. Like I was fishing, and then it went from like having good light and being fine to like fucking dark. There's one fish. Straight in front of the boat. Going into the grass right now.
Like that's deep over there.
Yeah. I mean, the water temp's already dropping. It's down to 80. 8 feet. There's a good fish. Really good fish. Oh, no. I think it's a bunch of little fish together.
You're able to cruise around and watch on that and look for shit.
Yeah, like right here, there's a little lay down tree. Or right out in front. That's what I mean. When I come across like random shit, I mark it. There's a fish on some type of tree or something. What's up, Trudge? Yeah. I'm sure she knows because she asked me if you knew about it last night, and I just told her I texted you. I just wasn't gonna bother you with it since there's nothing that can be done. I knew it was pretty much just
They done to me though last night.
really.
Yeah, I was up with her for a while.
I talked to her like mid. I talked to her like midnight. She texted me, but I told her not to bother you with it too, though. So, because like I told her, I said nothing can be done. I said I gotta wait till daylight. I said nothing's open. There's nothing that can be done. So I just sleep with the boat for tonight.
Over one night this week so we can buff this lake.
Yeah, we need to. Probably be best to do it on like Thursday because the boat doesn't get used after Thursdays before a tournament, anyways. I try not to go out on Fridays. I don't like going out on Fridays because if something breaks, then you're fucked. But if it's Thursday, at least you have a day to fix it, and it didn't break during the tournament. Like the trolling motor. I'm glad I noticed that before a tournament because that would have left us fucking dead in the water.
Right.
Because you couldn't move it, otherwise it would. You know what I mean? My biggest fear was it um ripping the fiberglass out of the other holes.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. Would have been my fear too. The exact same thing.
So like even when I went to go turn out of there to go into deeper water because we were in that cove on Antoine with the culvert in it, I turned it on fucking all the way down to 10 and just slowly turned the boat around, you know. Oh yeah, a little fun. She's still got her spots.
I was looking at must have been all there drinking.
Yep, it's drinking right now. A little fun. Oh, now it's off. It has no idea what we are, but it is not liking us. Here's go. I forgot Spot Snatcher. You're on Lanier too, eh? They do a lot of Bassmasters and MLF on Lanier, don't they? It's normally every couple years or so. I swear I see them on the near. Spot Snatcher on my chat though, he's a lot like Russ and Dan. Jig, 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 jig. Spot Snatcher is a guy you've actually seen him in probably like the Bassmaster streams and shit. Guy in chat watches my streams, but when you watch some of the Bassmaster streams, I think he's been in there when you were chatting. Put it up here. Do you want it? It's right here. Your black and blue one. Yep. Man, I got a brand new loose combo, and it's already fucked up. What the fuck? How does that happen? For some reason, every couple times when I go to cast, the button doesn't go all the way down. When you go to cast, you hear it, and the only way to prevent it is you can feel it. It won't go all the way down, so you have to click it with your reel and then re-push it down, and then you can cast. It's brand new. It's this one right here.
I'd bring it back then.
For some reason, I don't know why. There's got to be something simple that I should be able to fix. Yeah, they have a lifetime warranty. I think so, yeah. I didn't buy the fucking store warranty, but normally Lose goes good for their shit. From everybody that's told me about it. Dude, we saw this one fucking house on this lake last night. It has to be an Airbnb because it has railing going down all the way to the lake. But dude, you're fucking going up this straight ass fucking mountain. It's just stairs going all the way up into the house. And it's like, fuck that. Yeah. It's like, fuck that, dude. And it has to be an Airbnb because they got a railing going down and it's just like a piece of tube, you know what I mean? But it's like you can tell that someone told them, hey, legality, you guys got to have a handrail on that in case somebody falls. True, insurance. Yeah, I never thought about homeowners insurance would want that. Trud, you're downstate. I remember that. MFW or Christie already. I haven't seen them in yet. Ooh, oh, that's my bait. I was like, ooh, that's a good fish. Oh, there it was. There was 3 fish following my bait. Man, I can't believe how many fucking packs of dream shots I've already went through this season. I had to stop throwing them for fun because I need them for tournaments. I had to switch to something different for fun, which sucks. I started throwing the Robo Worm with that brown and green. I got tons of minnows. Tons of minnows. We got, I don't know, we got tons of tubes built up. We should pour some more tube heads. We still have a decent amount, but you know how easy you can go through 10 or 12 of them fishing the bay. Yep, tons. Not tons, but probably, yeah, honest in there. I went over to, yep. Yep. No, I went and refilled everything. That's why I grabbed those bags of tubes out of the man cave too, because I knew that, the next couple tournaments are going to be kind of smally related. Yeah. But really, there's enough. Oh, there's a bite. There's enough fucking windfalls there that we should be able to cut a bunch right there. Oh yeah, something pecked it. I used to agree, so I was just talking to you, brother. Telling my dad how you have those koi keys that something's following it. Yep. I was just gonna say one's following mine. Small guy. How you make those koi keys with beads in them? That's fucking hilarious. That flag is a fucking largemouth. Underneath the American flag, there's a largemouth fucking hanging. Well, it's going all right. At least I'm at least fishing now. I spent the night in my truck at the rail because my leaf spring broke on my trailer and my U-boat broke. Lost the good one. Yeah, it's just built weird. Yeah, it's simple. I think I don't. Yeah, and it's a slanted roof. It looks like so the snow will all go right off the back. I just don't like how many windows, but I do like that garage style door window thing. That's kind of sharp looking. 79 over here. Right there would have did it too. Probably, yeah. Oh, I should post it. Yeah. I mean, really, all the three fish limit does is make it tighter. You know what I mean? It's more of a, I don't know how to explain it. No one has an advantage. Yeah. But we wouldn't be fishing new water. And honestly, I think the two spots that I got, we could pull, wow. At least that one spot, like you said, after that island with those reeds. Yep, yep. And the only one that fished that was me and Teddy. And Teddy didn't fish it until after I lost that big one in there. I don't know if he saw me lose it or not, but I know he did not go there until after I lost that because I lost it right at the on one of my last casts coming all the way to the end of it, you know? Yeah. And since I only could really make one more cast, there you go. I yeah, that one was legal. Um I was giving it like 15 minutes before I went back. And then before I could even go back, he was on it. And I was like, okay, well, there goes that. I went up river for a minute and then came back down and he was on it fishing. I was like, fuck. Yep. What are you doing? No, no, no. I know. You would have fished it way differently. Trust me, I know. That fish would have been in the boat. That was a 2 pounder. It's also the dock that has the wind blowing directly onto it, face on. That boat kind of looks like they're bass fishing. Someone's on the back deck. Really? Like I said, I watched Andy's fish out there in the open, and I was gonna go fish it after him, but I just never did. I figured he picked it out. He wasn't moving. He was fucking stood in the one spot forever. Yeah, on his scope. That's why I was gonna go, and then it's like, well, no, because if he left them, he wasn't. But and I shouldn't have did that because there's, I mean, fuck, well, not just that, but I fished behind him on his own boat and caught fish behind him. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we got a couple up here, but not many. And I got a pack too. Remember last year? Because I bought a pack last year with the white heads. Because I was throwing those white fucking Strike Kings. Well, I have some in the boat here. Yep. No, so did I. And I bought the white heads for out on the bay. Yeah, because they're definitely not hitting a swim bait. See, like I'd have one of those cheap kayaks right there to do one of the tournaments in. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go out and buy one of those $5,000 ones. The only reason why I want to try one of the kayak tournaments is because I kind of like the inches compared to weight. Oh fuck yeah! But I just think that going by inches compared to weight, like it's a whole different ball game. Because you can get a 5 pounder that's a fucking short, stubby little bastard. You know what I mean? But you can get a 3 pounder that's fucking long and lengthy. Randy, what's up, brother? What are you up to? NJ not streaming right now? Nobody else streaming? Are they? Oh yeah, you're right. One's a largemouth and one's yeah, something different, but the one's definitely largemouth. There we go. That's a different anomaly there. So there's a whole show here. Damn it. No, we can just stop by and grab it. It should be all in the mail now. You can stop by and grab it anytime you need it. It's all right there. If you have mail, I'd always keep it there. I don't take it out because I never know when you're gonna stop by and grab it. Yeah, no, like I said, just stop by and grab it, man. I don't know if it's there either, but you can. What I'm just saying is, you can swing by and grab it whenever you want. Whenever you're in town, just swing by and see if you got mail every now and then. I mean, you get more mail sent there than I do. Yeah, can do that. That's not a problem. We're in 13. Yeah, I know. He stayed deep too. Three, 4. Yeah, 3, 5. Good one. Finding spots, that's the good thing. Oh my god. There's a marker. I must have caught a fish here one time. Or you did, yeah. I'm still gonna mark it. That's funny.
Last stop of the season, Mississippi River on lacrosse. We're hopefully end on a high note, make the classic, and yeah, hopefully we're in Knoxville fishing next year.
There's fish off this tree.
That's the one thing I will do. Outfit or rock. What rod?
What's up, Ferg? Just practicing, you know. Never know when the mood might strike. I'm guessing that there's got to be bass around here because I am getting smoked by gills. Yeah. I got so many minnows for drop shotting, but I do not catch shit on minnows drop shotting, man. Never. Well, they say for smallies, use minnows. For largemouth, use worms. Well, on the dream shot, it kind of resembles a minnow and a worm. I mean, think about how many smallies I pick up off my dream shot, you know? What you got going on, Ferg? Jacob, what did you do, bro? Do we got any indoor outdoor carpet left? Because we're gonna need it for the bunks. Because I was thinking, whatever day we do the, well, that's what I'm saying. Whatever day we do the leaf spring, fix the two that are bad. At least fit, replace the one and screw the other one in. Because all we need is we need a regular screw for the regular size holes. And really, I don't think we should do that. I think we should drill new holes in and have more than one screw. 1 and 2 screws, I don't think is enough. Not for the force of a boat bouncing on it. What do you mean? Bring our drill? No, we can drill. No, I'll bring a drill bit, and we have tons of drills. All we need to do is drill an extra hole in each one, so 2 holes, 4 holes. Well, yeah, do that. Could do that with like with a cord drill. That's more powerful. Because we would need to put one more screw in it, and then we also need screws with a washer for the big holes. Dude, I didn't tell you I lost a rod overboard last week, eh? When I caught that 3-pounder, fucking my crappie rod went over. Well, then fucking luckily I got it in the net just in time. I just noticed I got this pocket fisherman rod kind of style where it all collapses. You saw it at the boat ramp, right? Where it all collapsed on each other. I got that online. Did you notice what they fucked up and did? They sent me a Just go ahead. They sent me a spinning rod with a bait style cast. They sent me a spinning reel with a bait style cast rod. Yeah. But it's designed to collapse and put in my truck so I can go fishing whenever I want. You know what I mean? I pull up to a little creek, I can just unfold it and fucking go fishing. I never do it, but I should. There's some fish out deep. That's why I think I should have a minnow. My minnow out. There's a good fish. 2 of them. 3 of them. Fuck, they're not seeing it. Oh, yeah, there he is. Look at him. They're right out here. This is where I think I need my minnow, though. No, they're still in the column. I finally got something, not just twitching a minnow, but I finally got something on that front-facing sonar jerkbait, too. Yep. There's a couple decent fish out there. There's another good one. That one's straight in front of us. Look at that one. He's swimming away from us. That's a good fish. Might be two of them. Yep, it's two of them. Look at they're just chasing my swim bait. Look at. Swiped it. Now they're going back down. Cast straight out here. Yep, look where that is. Kind of towards the tip of that tree. Yep. They followed it.
This would be a good area for
Top water. Yeah, and they say to throw it in wind. Believe it or not, it helps attract fish. I don't know. When it's windy, I guess they can hear it better. You know. Well, those fish were almost on the bottom. They came all the way up for it. But that's the problem. I can't. That's why I need my twitching minnow because I can't keep this in the water column that I need to for them. It just climbs too fast. You know what I mean? Here. Yeah, it's in the rod locker and grab it out. I always keep one minnow for twitching on front facing sonar. Especially now that I started catching fish on it too. See, and that's the other bad thing about having front facing sonar. I just watched 3 fish watch my bait all the way back to the boat, but not touch it. You know, I'd almost rather not even know that they were there. What's up, Northern? Thanks for kicking around with me all day, man. Appreciate it. I know you're in and out, but I appreciate it, man. Definitely gotta fix the trailer lights before tomorrow, though. Tina, what are you doing, Tina? Oh, one was running with it. I don't know how big. I think you get some crappie off this tree though, because they're fucking nailing it. I know I already feel better after yesterday, knowing at least there's somewhere where there's some type, like the fish that we have already got today were quality fish. You'd have right around 8 pounds. That's guessing the one that you lost was, it was definitely 2, but it could have been 2.5, could have been 2 3/4. I couldn't tell. Yeah, it was definitely 2. FMT, what's up? My dad's here. We got the boat trailer fixed, so. Yeah, FMT, I spent the night in my truck at the ramp because my boat trailer was broke when I went to go home last night. So I had to stay till today when we could get parts to fix it because I wasn't just going to leave my boat at the ramp unattended all night. Yeah, it definitely sucked, man. But first day in 15 years almost that I've called into work and took a day off. So got me out on the water. We were on the water by noon. So, I mean, I can't complain. Spent all the money in gas and oil for the boat yesterday. Might as well use it. It's weird for them to already be done with the season, isn't it? Yeah, I know, but it's already done. I mean, you still got the EQs, the opens, those, but it just seems super early. Normally, it was August, October that they would end. Yeah, I know, but it's the beginning of August. MLF is already done, I think, too. So if I actually got like sponsorships and help with it, what would you think about fishing BFLs next year? Because here's the thing, if it stays the way that they're talking, they're getting rid of co-anglers. There's going to be no more co-anglers. The BFL is turning into a team series. Have to see what their schedule for our area would be, but we have a chance at winning a new boat. Next year, my fucking warehouse will be up and running, and I can afford to take vacations again. Well, yeah, not wouldn't be with this one. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be with it. No, if we had to, no, we'd have to have a bigger boat. It's bigger bodies of water. This one wouldn't work. We could use this for something where, like, it's a really shitty place where you don't want to ruin a boat, but it'd be good to have this, like, with as a backup. But no, if we started to fish BFLs, no, we'd have to get a new boat because I wouldn't want to be trailering this to every place, even with a new axle. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. There's a lot that would have to get done. And they're much bigger places where it's a lot more running. And this boat, what? This boat, this motor wouldn't make it. Not running 2 hours at a time to go to a spot. There's a group of fish. Oh, there's a bunch of fish, actually, some good ones. There's a group of bait fish, but then there's two bass that are right in front of the boat, 30 feet. But there's a bunch of bait fish out here, too. Oh, there's one. Fuck, it had it. Yep, there it is. Oh, I watched you eat it. You were the big one, too. Now I got little bluegills pecking at it. Look at them, they're all over your jig. There's something. Ah. See all the fucking bait fish all of a sudden and the regular fish? Plus, if we fished BFL, we would need real live scope. This is good for what we use it for, but we would actually need to target fish and cast on those fish. You know what I mean? We would need side scan because a lot of what they do is drive around. They look for pods of fish on their side scan, and then they'll go back to them and fish them. Dude, when they like right now, how we're not getting a bite, they would just go cruise around, and then they'd find the pods on their side scan and stop and go fish them. But I don't think we have as many schools like that. We have a lot of 2 fish, 1 fish, 3 fish. I mean, how many times even on live scope have you seen a real school of bass? There you go. Right at the boat. That's a keeper. Got him. Were you swimming it in? Like I said, there was 2 good bass out there. I saw them on scope. This is the smallest one that you've actually caught today. No, I'm talking about for keepers. That'd be the smallest in our bag. No, that wouldn't even have made our bag because we would already had 3 bigger. I have one too, but it's a bleeding one. I try to mark everything on both graphs, but I ain't gonna lie. A lot of shit's mostly marked on this one. Like all the stumps and weeds and shit are marked on this one. And they're marked grass, trees. Like I do if it's a rock, I mark the rocks. There's still a couple good fish swimming around. No, like I said, when I come across that shit, I mark it because just because there ain't a fish on it now doesn't mean that there ain't gonna be a fish when the wind's blowing the opposite way on there. You know, if it's just one little log, no, but if it's like a tree or something, you know. $78. Yep. What's up, clown? What you up to? Yeah, the BFL is normally if you win a BFL, you can run in a few minutes. Fuck, I don't know if that was a fish. Felt like it hit it on the way down. There's another group of bait fish. What's everyone doing on this Friday? Friday. What? Yeah, it's 2:30. Yeah, I'll call her. Because Sundays are normally the days that she's baking anyways, I think. There's a fish. There's a fish. Finally. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's not big. Don't worry. Legal though. You hit it hard, and there's a group of them over there. But like I said, I just got into all this bait fish. Straight back camera, guys. Is it really? Fuck, my bag of ice was still good yet a little bit. It still had a little bit this morning. Might be because we broke it up.
Well, I'm sure that's why.
Oh yeah, there's some good fish out here yet. We're in 9. There's one little grass patch out here, and there's fish around it. There's a lot of bait fish out here. Three things just came flying up off the bottom after I cast it out there. Yep, here comes the whole school after my swim bait, and those 3 bigger things from the bottom are coming up with it. Kill it. Yeah, dude, Ike and Ellie's got a fucking mansion, man.
Yeah.
Fucking huge. After seeing that video though, I think that's why he came back out of retirement. Because dude, when you see his house, there's no way he's not paying $1 million plus in property taxes a year. It's like one of those big mansions you'd think a fucking rapper would go buy when they get their fucking multi-billion-dollar check, It's nuts. Where's that road? Yeah. To come around. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is to keep his water in.
There we go. I caught your ass. I saw you. I scoped you, and you're mine. Oh shit. Oh shit. Got him. Dude, there's 3 of them out there. We're getting some spots though, man. I'm feeling more and more confident as we fish. Into it, yep. That's why I should be recording all these on Fish Brain. Because it keeps track of your wind, everything. 2-4. 2-4. No, I know I don't have it on there. Yeah, I don't have it on there though. There's one more big fish out there. Yep. Actually, there's a couple good fish out there. Swim bait. With all this bait fish out here, I figured that'd be the best thing to throw. Because this is the first cove I've came into with that much bait, you know. Coming up on another pot of them. Ah, there it is. Oh, he fucking nailed it when it was falling. Look at the whole school went right to the bottom with it. Dude, the first two that I threw were big. Yeah, no. The little ones aren't. The little ones are what followed it down. The big ones, fucking those that hit it on the way down, and it smoked it. Like smoked it. I saw it disappear on screen, but I thought my bait was falling behind them, not that he had it. You know, 'cause we keep coming into these balls of bait fish. Right there's another one. Ooh, that fired him up. I didn't realize he was on it that whole time. Damn it. He was a bigger one out of the group. I think he was the bass that was eating off of those bait fish. I think I need to throw my swim jig and get it deeper. Or I need to get my fucking minnow rod out of that rod locker. I get pictures of somebody not throwing a jig at a minnow. Yeah, I love Seth Fielder. Yeah, the white one. Yeah. This is all grass out here.
A lot of these weeds, and then a little deeper there was grass.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that looks like a good one. Oh yeah. Stop. No, it's still a good fish. We need on this place, dude. This is really good. Are you kidding me? We fight for fish on here. Today we're doing decent, and there's some good marks out here. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, we might not do as great, but right now it's just basically finding spots where there could be fish. Yeah, he was right out there. No, I'm telling you when I saw him. 2.9. I couldn't tell if that was a kayak or not.
Everybody on the count of three, say happy birthday, Bonnet. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but that's why I couldn't tell if they were kayaks or not. Yep. Cooler water. We're in 78. Yeah, but that was earlier in the morning. I wish I had faith in crankbaits. Yeah, those I don't know where they'd be. I have a similar craw that's like that. It's in here. It's the your craws from I forgot which company. They're on one of the pegs over here. It's a black and blue. I just don't know. Yeah, those are jet skis. Okay, those are jet skis over there. It's on the end right there. Those are a little too thick, eh? Yeah, those are too thick. Yeah, no, that's what I said. Watch your rod. Just put them in the center one, because you might need them. Yeah, no, I said that earlier. They got the blue tip on them. There's scissors right there for cutting them. I mean, no, we know that we can pick fish out of this bank if we need to. And really, if you think about it, we fished it from there around. You know what I mean? Yeah.
There's a weed line. I missed you. That starts.
What's up, Lauren? Should we hit that tree and see if anything's on it? The one straight in front of us that I was gonna fish that day. See if it was just a once off or a fish hang on, because a fish hang on might be a decent spot to run, pick a fish off. Yeah, but I'm just saying it might be worth running to go pick a fish off right away in the morning, then go to the second. You know what I mean? Literally blast off, go straight there, flip, get a fish. There's a random weed or a stump. Looks more like a stump. Yeah, it's two trees. Big fish on it. Nice fish on it. Straight out here. See it? $13 feet. I'm marking that tree. Saying it's directly out here. Huh? Yeah, that's a fish right here, right in front of the boat. That's off that tree again. There's my bait. Right out here. I'm right in front of it. See my bait working through the tree? You ain't even paying attention to that. Oh wait, he turned. There you are. I'm dropping right on his head. Oh, he turned. Nope, there he is. There he goes. He's going for it. Come on. He was going for it. There's definitely fish on that tree. I wonder if that's what Andy was fishing. Because you can see a fish right there off that tree. He's swimming right back to that tree, which is right over here. There's some good fish. Cruising up high, though. Out this way. What's up, Lauren? Those are some good fish. Nothing to do with a swim bait. Swimming right in front of them. Nothing to do with it. Here's some grass and a little like hump right in front of us. See it? There's some fish off of it. See them? I think it's about time to retire this swim bait. Fluffy, what's up? What are you up to today, Fluff? Oh, I just had one too. Quick release, eh? What's that, Fluff? Oh, piece of wood. Tina. What are you making for dinner, Tina? There's some good fish. Some small fish mixed in, but a couple good ones. Hmm. Oh, I found those craws if you need them. They gotta be in here somewhere, but I'll find them later. Huh. That's just odd. The Crush City Mayors, there was a whole bunch of them in here. Look, they're not in the Crush City bag either. Just all the other jigging minnows that I put in here. That's just odd. I swore they were in here. No, the swim bait bag's behind you. You're right. That's where they're at. Okay. At least I know. I got a swim bait on me, so. This one? Yeah. I'm just going to throw a Kitech for now, and I'll switch back to a Crush City next time. Man, they've been ending every year in lacrosse lately. Must bring a lot of economy to lacrosse. I'm really surprised you haven't seen another decent tournament out on the bay. I'm surprised they ain't running like way up the river and back down with them things and shit. Smaller fish. There's one decent one. Chili dog, though. What type of fancy mirrors? I like the Bulwars. Yeah, because I'm sure the guy that won this tournament is going to end up fishing the team one here. Yeah, I got a feeling. No, I'm just saying. There was a fish. Oh, it had it. Then hit it a second time. There was a fucking thump right off that grass clump. Fuck. Yep. Net. Yep. Oh, not too big. Huh? He's legal. Yeah, he was. You want to bet? I'll bet you $1. No. He's just 14. Look at that. Yep. Look. Just 14, like I said. Yep. And that means that they do live on this tree. Here you go, guy. Huh? Yeah, right? No, we got plenty of time. Open this up. Those I thought you put in there, but here's the regular craw bags because like right there's the Guggen ones. But if you want to use the ones you had, they're back in that rod locker. Those are the headbangers. That's my craw bag. So there's those ones. Those are trench bags.
Eric made right here.
Yep. Those ones. Yep. There isn't. I thought there was. Wait, let me see. Come on. What are these right here? It's like a black and blue. Hey, there's some roving worms. Trench worms. I hate these bigger robo worms. Senkos, yep. These are. Should we put them back in there? Are you gonna remember that they're in there? Those are the Guggen Kraken craws. Those have a rattle in it. Yeah, see, so it's even better. I know, I'm joking. See, and that's why I told you to keep those baits out. So I'm just gonna grab them out because if you need another craw, that's ready. Because these are the craws that you threw. You have 3 left. Well, I can get them again. They're at Dunham's. Swear I had a pop. I guess not. Drink it. Must have drank it. Another one? Okay, let me get you in. Yep. I missed one right out here with the swim bait. And then I missed one right off that grass clump. Had 3 bites, 2 hookups in here. And the 2 bites I had were spaced so far apart that there was no way that they were the same fish. I feel like if any tree had the most fish on it, it'd be that one. That's got the current coming in it where they would ambush. $77. Someone's camping on the island. Something. There's a fucking canoe right there. Get ready to make a move. Don't matter to me. There's little fish. I don't know about big fish. Yeah. Upriver, downriver, whichever one you want to call it. Yeah, by a little bit past those houses. I never fished any of that wood yet that I've saw people on. Left. Chris was off to the right fishing in no man's land, but they didn't weigh nothing in that tournament either. That always did. The fuel gauge is working. Yeah, that's always worked. No, it might just need a bounce. We don't need to go fast anyways, really. Probably not, because it was on half yesterday and I barely. Well, yesterday the negative wire was loose and I had to tighten it. It might have bounced loose again, but the negative wire was loose yesterday and I had to tighten it. No, it was working fine. And it worked earlier when we left too. The RPM gauge was working. Which side are we fishing? Or what are you doing? If you want to shut it off, I can. Well, it's at least got a quarter of a tank. I know that. I put 40 in yesterday.
$5 or $6 a gallon.
No, it wasn't that bad. I forgot how many gallons I got. Do you want me to open the? I can open the hatch and look. Yeah, no, but let me just. Not 6, but it was like 5. It's at least a half. Yeah, it's at least a half tank. And I can. 4 o'clock exactly. I mean, you can go back whenever you want because Simone can follow me home. She's already here. She's in town. She was gonna go fishing with me later. She was working and doing DoorDash with her car. Well, I know if she wants to, she can. But no, it's at least at half tank. But when we shut down, I'll see if the negative wire bounced loose again. I get home at a decent time anyways because I gotta do the trailer lights tomorrow. I mean, I already got the wires ready, but it's a fucking pain. I'm gonna have to cut more of the fucking cabling down because it's at where that mesh is. You know what I mean? I have to cut some of that mesh down, and then you have to show me which wires because the wires that I connected last night that I thought they were definitely are not it. Two yellows go into the one. Then that's where I fucked up. I bet because there is two yellow ones there. But I didn't think. I thought that there was a split somewhere else. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'd rather just have you look at it. And we can hook it into your truck, and then we know your taillights work. You know what I mean? Because last night, the way I was doing is I was doing the wires, and then I fucking had my hazards on so I could go back and see if they were working. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can do all that. I'm gonna fish it tomorrow, anyways. Do you want your rod put away? Yeah, and when we get home, I gotta take that off and see if that button came undone. Yeah.
moving us towards that waypoint on the left, the one on the top that's in my line. See you, baby.
Usually I leave about that much of the wheel well showing.
Just keep them out.
You might end up having it back in.
Oh, he came off. No. Let's go. We don't have another option. Around this time, like 8 o'clock. We missed that window, I think.
Huh? Is it on? Yeah, it's way off. We're good. Yeah, I can put my finger all the way under it. It's higher what it was before than when you were fucking with it, right? Let's go take a piss. Your keys are. I'll grab them.
Still lower than the other side for some reason.
I don't think so. Look at the other side once. Maybe there's more weight on that side. No, I mean there's more batteries in the back.
I had some space to put in.
Maybe we need a stiffer.
I think I had space or somewhere. That's when I tried to stop like. They don't hit tires.
No, it's an inch through. I can put my finger under it. That's not the point. The point is that maybe it's a stiffer leaf spring. Maybe that's what we need is to get stiffer leaf springs. Go take a piss. Yeah, no, it's already disconnected.
I mean, he's not huge. He should. Let's go. Should help. That should help. I think. Not by much. Number 5 needs to go. It's this one. First call of the day. Hey, we're making it happen. Not by much. It'll do. I don't know how there's not more. Like we pull up, we catch 2. I guess. I guess we could check stuff at West Arm. I don't know. This one feels better. Nope. He actually ate it, though.
I don't know how to describe it.
Angels are singing.
Hey, what's up? This is Jacoby. This is Tobin from Papa Roach. Hey, this is Chris Daughtry from the band Daughtry. Hey, this is Brett from Shinedown.
New rock for the great UP. 93 K-Rock.
No, I got something to get that.
wiring is shot. It rubbed on the ground here, so it broke all the way open. So I want to get home before it's dark because I want to fix the wiring for tomorrow because I'm going to be leaving early tomorrow morning to go back out there. I'll be out there tomorrow and Sunday live, both days, all day. Thanks, Northern. I appreciate you swinging in, dude.
Alright, look at that. It did bend that hook out. You guys see that hook kind of bend out?
What's up, Lauren?
South End. Alright, so Splash Snatcher, what was your answer to that? Out here on your when you're catching these spots on your turbine, do you lean into them with a strong hook set or do you reel into them? How do you do it?
What are you doing, Lauren?
These small peninsulas, I kind of let the fish themselves reel into kind of like a drop shot. Break their mouth off. Like, give me that mouthpiece. Alright, guys, I think we can catch another. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna catch another. Alright, can you guys see those fish right there? Just sitting out there about 80 to 90 feet. Fire that out there, and just come out there like crazy.
We did decent today, honestly. We're going to do a 3-fish limit, we think, for this tournament. We would have had right around 10 pounds, 9-10 pounds. Sorry, my phone overheated.
Got some screws out here. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what I'm doing for dinner yet.
Take a look at those right there, guys.
Spaghetti don't sound bad.
About 70 feet on it easy.
I know when I get done here, I got to go mow the lawn.
Get into about the 50-foot range. Make a nice 70 or so foot cast. So I can get past them good. Let's see. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. One of you got to take it. Come on. One of you. Woo! None of them took it, guys. None of them. They were heavy on that action, too. Alright. Let's switch over and see if we can calm them back down. We'll go down to the bottom, see if we can get them to go back down. Let's redo that cast. Wind was kind of blowing me on that one, guys.
It'd be hard for me to live where you're at. Wow, gas only 386. I'm sure Vegas has so many different food options. You could eat out every night and never eat at the same place twice. I don't know why it's saying low battery. It should be charging. Charging, aren't you? You're blue.
Got the spot snatcher says. All right, so spot snatcher says it also depends on what size line. If it's 8,
What's everyone got going on this Friday? It only says 83 out today, but it feels warmer than that. UP, what up? Yeah, it must feel nice in that AC. I have to respool so many rods. I'm lazy, I ain't gonna lie. I also gotta pour a lot of tube heads too. Especially for the next couple tournaments coming up. Lake Michigan. I'm gonna be fishing Little Beatty Knock and Big Beatty Knock. Those two I'm gonna eat through tube heads. Eat through them. Gonna lose service here in a second, guys, for a little bit. All right, y'all, I think we're gonna end it here for the day. I'll be live tomorrow and Sunday. I think that'd be best is just to end it because it's gonna get spotty and go in and out of service, in and out of service.